I gotta be in the shade. I thought I could do it in the sunlight. Absolutely not, my big fella. Oh my god, I just wasted 30 seconds of the video. That's okay. I know I had a little moment yesterday. I don't know why. Thoughts was running in, you know. It's hard to portray being sane. Sometimes it does get to me, you know. It's like an active. Are you acting normal or are you normal? You know. But as you know, humans, our emotions do fluctuate here and there. But you gotta learn how to keep it level-headed. I came here to say, mainly, the thing I really wanted to say was sometimes evolution can be bad in some instances, right? Like a virus evolving to the point where it's uncurable. That is a dangerous thing. But even things that help us, but if it evolves too much, it starts to see the meticulous things that are so-called improper in our lives, and it tends to destroy it, then fix it. You know, like maybe in a couple of years, you know, not just technology, but things that we create to help us to get to a better level, see us as the problem, you know, and then try to extinguish the so-called thing we call mankind. But that won't be our problem because we'll probably be dead by then. So not every day is something deep, not every day is something to be sad. Some days it's gonna be yapping because until we get the financing to start buying, you know, bigger and better things for our videos, you know. What did I say? What I said my first one we get to 25 videos. That's a long time. We're like at 100 and what, 25. So I said like around 150. That's where we should start making some leeway. And I think we are. We're at like 135 subscribers. That's pretty good, you know, for a small person like me. And I won't change it for the clout or the gold. Probably still do the same thing. Might dress a little different, you know. But that's it. Mainly of the fact that I'm not just doing it for myself in the world, but I'm doing it for my family, you know. Shoot, I want to get so rich that shoot, the next generation of my family will be castrated and so-called accused of nepotism. What is wrong with that? Why do we not allow nepotism? That is like the best thing to have is nepotism. You know, having your family put you on, so called. When other families do it, there's no judgment. But I guess when it gets to the nitty-gritty of things, nepotism is looked at as a disgusting thing and a weak thing. You know, I don't know why. I'm trying to, try to hold off on anything quintessential to this point. You know, we want to keep it pretty calm. You know, sometimes when you think so much, you start to go through a rabbit hole. So I'm doing less thinking and more so-called meditating, enjoying nature for what it is, because it's not gonna be here for long. Anyway, man, I've been zoning out lately. We're not getting burnout. You only get burnout for things you don't want to do, you know? But every day is different. Even though we're in the same so-called scenery, every day is different. We might get a new spot unlocked for a different scenery. But every day is different. Every thought is new. But sometimes we go to a mundane, endless cycle, trying to maintain the stability that we have. And that's not always concerning, but it gets to a point where your mind will romanticize the things that is unknown, unwieldy. Um, my family doesn't know what I do, you know. I tried to show them, but it seemed like they don't care. Well, I wouldn't care either if it's not making anything. If it's not making any money, you know what I'm saying? It might be cool for here and there. If it's not making any money, they don't really care. The only time they did care and it wasn't making me money when it was sports. You know, when I was when I was able to be Googled and my picture would show up. You know, that's the only time they really cared. But they won't, they might care later on. They definitely will care later on. I honestly think change is necessary to get the attention you want. Right? Because right now this could be seen as something boring, something that's really not that entertaining, something that's not really something that's you can enjoy, right? But I want some of my videos to be a video you can put on, some lo-fi music, nice cold, late night, you put me on, got the mood right, you watch my videos, you just chill, and you don't so-called let me enlighten you, you hear what I have to say as a human, as myself, you let the experience that I have flow through you, and you get to compare and contrast with things that you have experienced yourself. Trying to relate, relatability is everything. We have went through the age of people showing their best life. Everybody's showing you the things they want to show you, not the things that they are. Nobody's gonna show you when they're on their last dollar. Hey, I will show you when I'm on my last dollar. Shit, I'm on my last dollar right now. Every day, working, But nobody wants to stay in the rat race forever. I want to get my mother out the rat race. I want to get each and every one of my family members out of the rat race. And if they want to stay in the rat race, so be it. They can. But I will show them a different way, a different exit if they want to. But it starts slow. It's like a termite just eating away from the wood, trying to find the so-called root. It's the enjoyment of eating the wood or trying to find the root of the wood, the cessation of hunger, the indomitable human spirit that we all have that is faded away due to time and distractions. Honestly, I don't know. Yesterday, I made a video in the cold, half asleep, ranting. I don't know. I'm gonna probably take that video down. I was supposed to do it, but I don't know what happened. But this is a small video. Something really small. We'll see what next to come. Every day is a step to greatness, I say. So stay for the ride, I guess.